Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner and welcome to your latest Chelsea news. Wow. Estevao Willian, ladies and gentlemen, yet another man of the match performance. Look, I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch that game because it was in insane hours for me. I did catch the highlights. I saw his clips specifically. Now, a lot of people have this issue. I watched the first game, though. I watched Palmeiras versus Porto. And I thought he was electric. He was lively. And a lot of people have this problem that Miz, he didn't do anything. What are you hyping him about? Same thing is happening again for this second one. A lot of people are like, why is he getting the man of the match? He didn't get a goal. He didn't get an assist. Now, let me tell you something. As I said, I've not watched this game. I've watched the first game. I've seen the highlights of this game. I just want to put that disclaimer out there before people start going after me. One of the reasons I think this guy's getting man of the match awards is, look, all the other people that are getting maybe an assist or a goal, they're not really having a total performance in the game. This kid, I kid you not, is a kid, and I kid you not, against Porto, he looked the most electric, looked the most lively. This is where sometimes stats don't necessarily paint the right picture. He should have got a goal in the game against Porto. He definitely should have got a goal in this game against Al Ahly. But the thing about Estevao Willian, ladies and gentlemen, is he's so technically gifted. And do you know what? Like when he has the ball, a lot of people they think, oh, like what's, you know, if you haven't watched the game, you'll see there's no goals, there's no assist in his column. Even if you have watched the game, you're more concentrating on goals and assists. You need to see what he does on the ball. Even if the end product is not there, the decision making, the execution of the move is very important. The finishing will come, and we've seen the finishing in the Brazilian league anyway. This is what people need to understand. What does he actually do on the ball? What does he do off the ball? On the ball, he's played on the right side against Al Ahly as well. He played on the right side and he's drifted into central areas to create mad chaos for the opposition. People need to see those attributes. A lot of promising players might get the ball, whether it's on the right side, whether it's on the left side, whether through the central areas. They may look a little bit gifted, but then their final product when it comes to the passing, when it comes to making the right decision, looks awful. This kid is not like that. This kid is making the right decision, just the final product. It's just he. I've seen him score magnificent goals in the Brazilian league. So this is probably one of the reasons why he's picking up man of the match awards when other players that are producing the stats are not really putting out the complete package, whereas he is producing good complete packages. Just the numbers are not there. The numbers will come. For me, he's a smart player. He's a very, very smooth operator, and I cannot wait for him to start for Chelsea Football Club next season. Look, I don't expect him to start immediately, but I think he's going to turn out to be a very important player. In the Brazilian league already, I've seen now enough evidence to tell me the physicality shouldn't be a problem for him. Even though he's a skinny kid, he's not, massively built, he's lightweight, but the physicality these Brazilian teams, possess is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, look, second man of the match award. A lot of you guys might think, he doesn't deserve it. Look, he's picking them up. And he's showing that he is going to be a star. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about our match. Oh yeah, look, here's some of the clips. Just quickly, I don't want to take up too much because I don't get myself into trouble in showing some of these clips. But there's one that I want to show you all is where he comes into central areas and he gets there we go. Comes into central areas. This should have been a goal. Like that, ladies and gentlemen, you just know that, sooner or later that will go in. That will definitely go in. But the way he drifts into central areas is incredible. So I wanted to showcase that. If you want to see the clips, go check out on X under Nathan at CFC_Nathan_. You'll see some of his clips. Estevao Willian has been trying to learn English, and he has a message for his future club. Chelsea fans, see you soon. I can't wait. July, August 2025 is a very shy individual. I'm pretty sure a lot of that shyness will go away when the ladies come after him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is a nice little message. He's trying to speak English. Big up to him. Big up to him. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea versus Flamengo. That's later tonight. Big game coming up. I'm telling you, these Brazilian sides, do not take them lightly. No, forget about Brazilian. South American sides, do not take them lightly. River Plate, Boca Juniors, all of these Brazilian ones, and even the Mexican ones, very, very dangerous teams. But especially Flamengo, I've watched their first game against the Tunisian team, Esperance, and I'm telling you, Flamengo absolutely flamed them, torched them up, barbecued them, high line, lots of press. When they lose, counter press. They want to create chaos in the opposition half, and they want to box the opposition in. They want to suffocate. And Tunisian team, honestly, they were bamboozled. They were bamboozled. Now, of course, this is going to be difficult against us trying to do that to Chelsea Football Club. We've got quality, but this is going to be a very good challenge for us. Don't get me wrong. Jorginho in that central area for Flamengo, orchestrator, just basically running the show, is an important factor for them. That's going to be interesting. Jorginho faces Chelsea Football Club, ex-player, has done a lot of good stuff for us. Of course, Champions League winner and Europa League winner as well. So big up to Jorginho. And one big news in this match that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen, coming from Kieran Gill, saying Andre Santos expected to make competitive Chelsea debut tomorrow. It was a bit of a shock for me for not seeing him in that first match against LAFC. So hopefully he does start. And Enzo Maresca saying there is going to be rotation. Look, I think rotation is something that is just, it's going to happen because it's been a long season now. Now the Club World Cup, they're not going to get that much time off until the new season starts. You have to rotate. So I get it. And the heat, apparently, where they're going to be playing this match, Chelsea versus Flamengo, is going to be quite intense. So rotation, look, I understand. You cannot keep playing the best players over and over again. You're going to just end up getting an injury, which is then going to ruin the new season. So we've got depth. We need to use it. I'd love to see Andre Santos start, and the word is that he is going to start, and it's good. He's going to be coming up against his Brazilian, team that he must have faced a few times in his time when he was in Vasco da Gama, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know whether they faced Flamengo, but I'm sure like he knows the kind of challenge that is up against Flamengo. So can't wait to see Andre Santos feature for us. I think that's going to be very exciting. It's going to give us a glimpse as to what he can bring for us next season. He's going to be an important player for us in the Champions League, in the Premier League. He had a stellar season at Strasbourg, one of the best midfielders, young midfielders going around last season. So big up to Andre Santos, and I cannot wait to watch him against Flamengo. Maresca and Flamengo, they're a very good team. They play nice football. Trust me, not just nice football. They play physical football as well, and very, very tough football. They have many good players. Another player that just came to my mind is Araujo. They've got a player named Araujo, Flamengo. Very, very good player. They have many good players. The manager is former player Filipe Luis. Watching ex-Chelsea player, watching them, you realize they are a very good team with very good organization, full of quality technical players. It's going to be a good challenge, man. I'm not even going to lie one bit. Maresca, we're going to need to rotate between 3 to 5 players each game, and that's fine. I know some fans are getting a bit worried about this. Oh, we got to take it serious. We can't rotate. We have to, or else, yeah, we're going to be coming up against like serious injuries. We have to rotate. We've got the squad depth. We need to give everyone enough time. And then when the matters get serious down the track in the second round and the quarterfinals, and it could get a little bit tasty with PSG losing against Botafogo, we could have a nice path, hopefully all the way through to quarterfinals and then beyond that. So we do need to keep everyone as fresh as possible. So look, some people are very upset about this. Me personally, I get it. I understand it. And I'm not upset. Everyone needs to do their job. Whoever gets the opportunity needs to do their job. Maresca says he's rotating tomorrow. It's not easy due to the temperature. This is one of the reasons we are going to rotate, and I'm absolutely okay with that. Last but not least, Chelsea will reunite with former players Filipe Luis, Flamengo manager, and Jorginho on Friday. He's doing a very good job, Felipe Luis. Apparently, Flamengo very high in the Brazilian league, and big up to him. Let's see what Felipe Luis has in store for him in his managerial career. But this, ladies and gentlemen, will be a top challenge for Chelsea Football Club. I still expect us to win. I'm going with a score of 2-1 against Flamengo, expecting us to beat them and hopefully, get that top position in the group. But Flamengo definitely will be number 2. They'll easily beat LAFC. There's no two ways about that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about this match that's coming up against Flamengo and your score prediction. Let me know your thoughts on all of that in the comment section. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, take care. See ya. Bye.